It's time, my friends, for another Devo tip on Agents of Revival. Zechariah 5, Attempts to Steal the Thunder. Well, college chapel services typically last less than an hour. But on February 8th, 2023, Asbury University's chapel lasted 384 hours. I don't know if they consulted Zechariah, but the vision in chapter 5 uses two images to describe revival: a flying scroll and a woman in a basket. Both are weird. Scrolls don't fly, and women don't really like to sit in baskets. Although they seem unrelated, it's best to interpret them together. The flying scroll has a huge wingspan of 15 feet, so apparently God wants everyone to pull out their smartphones. On one side, it says, "Everyone who steals shall be cleaned out." And on the other side, it says, "Everyone who swears falsely shall be cleaned out." Revival cleans out those who exploit others and lie about it. And Jesus weighs in on this subject by going much deeper. He says that stealing is a hideous attitude from within, out of a person's heart. That's Mark 7:21. And Proverbs 16:2 says, "All a person's ways seem pure to them, but motives are weighed by the Lord." So how would you know if you're stealing inside your heart? Are people only valuable if they're useful to you? Do you ever take advantage of someone's time and resources because you know you can? We might say we're stealing someone else's thunder. With the flying scroll overhead, Zechariah sees a measuring basket going out to measure the grain offered to God in the temple. Now, we'd assume that the basket is filled with grain. But then suddenly the basket's heavy lead cover lifts and out pops a hideous woman. "This is wickedness," says an angel, and he pushed her back into the basket and pushed its lead cover down on it. What is this? It all happened so fast, but once you see her ugly face, you'll understand why. Zechariah then sees two women with stork-like wings lifting the basket between heaven and earth. Where are they taking the basket? Zechariah asks the angel. To the country of Babylonia, to build a house for it. When the house is ready, the basket will be set there in its place. So what's going on here? Well, between the winged hybrid attendant creatures is almost certainly an early version of the Babylonian prostitute portrayed in the book of Revelation. She not only loves to exploit people, she loves to suck the life out of God's people when you read about her in Revelation 18. And guess what she likes to do during revivals? Yep, steal the thunder. In fact, marketing God's movement fills her cup. So what happened at Asbury's revival? Well, Christian and secular news cameras descended on the campus when tens of thousands of visitors began showing up from all over the world. Sarah Baldwin, the vice president of student life, she said, "We kind of felt like we were in a lifeboat." And then, to everyone's surprise, they decided to stop live streaming. Like, who would do that? And they even banned recording. Asbury's vice president of enrollment and marketing explained through tears, "We didn't want Asbury to be seen as advertising something so personal." Wow. Hooray. they lifted the cover and shoved her back in the basket. They did not let anything or anyone steal the thunder of revival. What a testimony.